Good evening, YouTube world. Ed Kirkpatrick. Thanks for stopping by. Tonight's story is about old Scooter. Scooter. Let me tell you about Scooter. When I was growing up here in this small town of Millersville, Georgia, my daddy ran a bakery. He baked 2 in the morning, 12 noon every day. Mama run the front end. They would open from 8 to 5, 8 to 6, I think, yeah. And we kids got shuffled around here and there. Anyhow, on Saturdays, Daddy would get off a little early. He wouldn't bake nothing no more than necessary for that day, you know. He was adamant about throwing stuff away. Some stuff he threw away the next day. Some stuff, you know, was good in the shelf for 2 or 3 days. But he was adamant about that. So on Saturday, he didn't do much making. And those kids, he'd get us and take us downtown. Now, the little town I lived in had a Rose's, 5 and dime. For some of y'all other folks, that may be like a Woolworths. Y'all remember the Woolworths, 5 and dime? Yeah, we had a Rose's, 5 and dime. And then right next to it was a Belk's Matthews. Yeah, Belk's Matthews. I think later the Matthews part got dropped, just came Belk's. I think they're still in business. Heck, I don't know. Anyway, that's where the rich folks went, was in Belk's. You better clothing and better kitchen utensils and stuff. Like some stores, you know, they're called department stores. They had different departments, and they would sell all kinds of stuff. And then the Roses, you know, 5 and dime was right next to it. They had a basement. Went down, and the real cheap stuff was in the basement. That's where the toys were. You know, we can go down there with a quarter. We can buy 10 lead army men. Yeah, take them home and play with them. Lead. Playing with lead. Oh, me. Anyhow, there was a feller that hung out in front of most of them stores. And his name was Scooter. He's a black man. On up in age. And I asked my daddy one time, I said, what's wrong with Scooter? He said, son, World War I got him. Now, Scooter, I guess the reason they called him Scooter, if y'all know this big old long board that's got these small wheels on it that really swivel, they call them, you know, they slide up and down under these cars with them. Yeah, somebody knows the name. I had it on tip of my tongue, though, and got it. On tip of my tongue fell off before I could speak about it. Don't know. Anyway, I think it's called creepers. Anyway, he was strapped to a creeper and his legs was blown off at his knees, or cut off at his knees. And he didn't have but one hand, his other was a stub. He wore leather gloves, and he put his knuckles down on his good hand and stomped down on the other hand and run around in front of the store there with a tin cup, wanting money. And Daddy always, you know, give him some change. If he had $1 stuck in his pocket, not his billfold, from change from something else, he, you know. So, you know, I asked Daddy about it. He said, yeah, he got shot up in World War I. And being a black man in the South, there was nobody gonna take care of him. The government wasn't gonna take care of him. Not back then. So he hustled out there and burned them 2 stores, getting him some money every day in that tin cup. We went down there one day, and it was late. Oh, we'd been to the picture show. That's what it was. Yeah, you could go to the picture show, get in for a quarter, and this was highway robbery. They charge you $1 for a drink and $1 for a popcorn. You get a pop, Coca-Cola, whatever you want to call it. We just call them Coke in the South. We get a soda for a nickel at a gas station, and you know, a nickel. You get candy bar, but it showed when they highway robbery, they had you in there, so they charge you $1 for to get in, $1 for the drink, $1 for the popcorn. Just highway robbery. Anyway, we come out of that thing, we stand out front waiting on Daddy, and Daddy would usually just kind of pull up. If we didn't see him, we'd blow the horn. We may be talking to some girls, me and my brothers. Anyhow, if not, we'd see him kind of double park. We go out there and get in the station wagon. Daddy always drove station wagons because he needed that room in the back to haul wedding cakes and stuff like that he'd make. And but he pulled in the parking spot. So we like, whoa, what's going on? So we got to run in the store right here real quick. And I got to get something from Mama. Oh, okay. Said, y'all got any money left out of your dollar? And yeah, we got $1 left. You give us $1. So we had $1 left, $1 to get in, $1 for the drink, $1 for popcorn. Well, all right, well, it's gonna take a minute. I got to find this pillowcase or whatever it was. I can't remember what it was. Some kind of fabric thing with it, something a man don't go normally buy. So we all go in there and we go looking around, and we went in the roses. So we go down in the basement. Look at them lead army men. Already got this one, already got that one. Looking over here, they got candy. They got them little paddle boards with the ball on it and a rubber band. They got all kind of stuff in there, just fun stuff. And when I was walking in the store there, I seen a scooter. And it hit me when I was down in the basement of that store. Daddy usually stopped and said something to Scooter, or give him a quarter change or $1. Daddy's in such a hurry, he didn't do it. And that kind of hit me for a minute, and I said, well, I don't need any of this stuff. So I went on back upstairs and went outside, and there's Scooter there, And I said, I got $1. He said, I'll take it. Put his little cup out there, throw his $1 in the cup, Stood there for a minute, went over and went ahead and got in the station wagon. You didn't keep nothing locked back in them days. You didn't have to. A few minutes later, Daddy comes out looking for me. I didn't know the other two brothers had been searching for me. They didn't know I'd left. Anyway, sees me in the station wagon. He's in a hurry. Get in. We got to go. Get in. Daddy fires it up, backside the parking spot. Drives forward and he says, doggone it. I forgot to give Scooter something. I said, don't worry, Daddy. I'll give him my last $1 from the show. You did? I said, yes, sir. I think he deserves it, don't he, Daddy? He said, yeah. Scooter deserves a lot more than that, son. He does. Anyhow, that's the story of Scooter. It is. Try to do good when we can. Sometimes we all get in a hurry, just like Daddy did that day, and forgot about helping somebody he could help. He was too busy with his own life. Folks, don't get too busy with your own life. Life is what you make it. So make it happen. Make other people happy. It'll make you happy too. I guarantee you. We'll see you later. Ed Kirkpatrick. Adios.